We begin with the latest on the coronavirus situation. South Korea enters the gradual transition to living with COVID-19 scheme today. As so, social distancing rules imposed across the nation will be eased step by step. In Seoul and the capital region, gatherings will be allowed for up to 10 people, with 12 permitted in other regions. Restrictions on operating hours for cafes and restaurants will also be lifted. Choi Won-jong explains in detail.
Starting Monday, people in South Korea are getting some breathing room as the gradual transition back to normal kicks off. As part of the Korean health authorities' plan to gradually ease restrictions in the Greater Seoul area, social gatherings of up to 10 people with 6 of the group fully vaccinated are allowed in restaurants and coffee shops, with up to 12 people allowed in other areas as long as 8 people are fully jabbed. But you need to remember, at cafes and restaurants, those who are not vaccinated can only meet in groups of up to 4. Business hours at facilities such as coffee shops and restaurants have also changed. Starting Monday, restrictions on operation hours for these facilities are lifted, so they can operate around the clock. But for businesses considered high-risk facilities such as clubs and specific bars, they must close by midnight. Also, people in Korea are now required to present some sort of certification show that they're vaccinated or COVID negative when visiting certain places considered high risk, such as singing rooms, saunas, gyms, bars, as well as hospitals. Proving your fully vaccinated status is simple through the app called KUV or paper documents issued by local health centers. Regardless of vaccination status, showing a negative PCR test result taken within the 48 hours can also be presented instead. However, if you're below 18 years old or unable to get vaccinated due to underlying conditions, you're exempt. Starting Monday, children aged 12 to 15 are eligible to get the Pfizer shot. According to health officials, more than 490,000 children have signed up for the shot, which is only 26% of those eligible. Vaccinations will start from November 1st until November 27th. This comes as South Korea reported 1,686 new infections on Monday, with all but 20 locally transmitted, bringing the total caseload to over 366,000. Health authorities have also made some changes to the government's daily briefing. Instead of releasing the daily caseload first, the briefing will begin with the death toll, followed by the number of severe cases, number of hospitalized patients, and confirmed cases in that order. This comes as authorities decided to make gradual transition to normal by shifting their focus from the number of positive cases to cases of a severe illness instead. Choi Won-jong, Arirang News.